Hot diggity dog! Good morning, everyone. This is Swami Tommy. You have just landed on the Swami Tommy Morning Show. Get fit for the infinite. Wake up and have a big drink, a big breath right now of some Shakti joy juice. Exhale and just sigh out that everything that you thought wasn't going right today, that could go wrong today, is going to go absolutely spectacularly, fantastically in your favor, baby, because the universe is in your corner. Do you know that, though, don't you? Kristen, hello, Kristen. Oh man, you're making my morning drink of Shakti joy juice. Ah, spectacular, just your presence, and you too, Lisa Clark, because this morning, well, we're going to talk about activate what motivates. We're going to activate what motivates. You know, consistency is a jewel. Consistency is a jewel. So if you focus on what really motivates you, man, you're just going to be in the flow, baby. The universe is going to have your back. You know, they're going to be the wind beneath your sails, and you're going to be like a high eagle. You're going to be floating through time and space, buoyant wings of peace, baby. That's what hello. Kristen, I love you. I do, and I love you, Clark, and I love you, Natalie, because this is where we get our superfood, right? This is where we get our super soul food, and we have our Shakti joy juice smoothies and all kinds of things, and we get activated so we can activate what motivates within us. And I'll tell you, if you want that to be a repeating cycle, because consistency is a jewel, you see. If you want that to be a repeated cycle, well, you focus on that which is permanent, everlasting, a universal principle is already in place. It doesn't change like we people, right? It doesn't change like fickle hearts and fickle minds. And I really didn't mean it that way, and I'm going to change my mind now. No, it's in place. And what's in place? What? Eternal peace. What's in place? The Shakti cosmic energy. What's in place? Unconditional love. What's in place? The almighty powers that exist within your 7 chakras. And the 8th power is the power of all powers, your oneness with the infinite spirit. Now that is what we can have motivate us, man. We want to activate the truth. That's what we are all about as Soul Rebels. Good morning, Jeff. And I just get a sense, I really do get a sixth sense that you all are waking up to the truth. And that is what makes you up with a little more spring in your step, right? That's what gets you out of bed a little sooner with a smile on your face, right? Is that you're activating with the truth. And the truth motivates like nothing can motivate, because there's nothing in this world that can make you happy, man. Not in this 3D world. You can try, but it never can make you happy. The more you seek outwardly for your happiness, the less that you're going to find, you see? And the more you seek inwardly, as you activate the truth, and then get motivated by the truth. We got to activate what motivates, baby. And the truth motivates, the happier you are. Hello, Amy Wolf. Woo, love blast coming from the great white north. Oh, I know. I can feel it, man. I can feel that cool Vermont air, man. I can taste the maple syrup coming my way, baby. The pure Vermont maple syrup. And I can just feel in my cells all the goodness coming from your heart, Amy Wolf, and it just absolutely takes my heart even higher. It blasts me even more to be so happy today, because today is the only day we have, kids. You know, you hear me say life in a day. And if you really, really make that your number one focus every day, that I don't have tomorrow, and that I need to just whatever can motivate me the most to live my last day, well, you choose how you want to live your last day, but today is the last one. Right? So I would highly recommend that you just stay in high vibrational energies like the one we have here, and then just get activated on the inside, because it's just between you and those super soul powers. You know, in the beginning, in the middle, and the end. It's just between you and the one source who made you, who is the super soul powers encased in those chakras, those vortexes, those spinning wheels, that if you get spinning in the positive, you get spinning in the truth, if you get spinning and activated with those chakras, they're going to explode as super soul powers within you, yeah? So that is really our only concern. And so it really comes down to, as Catherine Kubler-Ross and all those studies of the death and the dying and their death experiences, she discovered two things, right? That source is only going to ask us or just help us to understand there was only one purpose of this life. How much have you loved? And number two, how much have you learned? Well, that's really one and the same thing, because every hard knock, every lesson, every depression, every bonk on the head by Divine Mother, because we just don't get it the first time, or maybe the 100th time, or 1,000th time, we don't get it. Every bonk on the head is to say, now wake up. What are you learning from this, huh? And can you see the repeated pattern in what's going on in your life? Can you feel the repeated feelings, the repeated pattern feelings that you feel in your heart? Can you feel and notice the repeated thoughts that you have every day? Do you see the same situations happening every single day? Do you feel the groundhoggedness of that, my dear Divine Mother's at? Hello, Leslie. Hello, Lydia or Linda. Wow, awesome. Hello, hello, Sharam. You got on early today, buddy. It's getting you, huh? The hook's getting in, the happiness hook, man. The divine joy juice is taking place of other kinds of juices. But it's so nice to have you guys on this. You know, I'm taking the name Swami Tommy now, because it brings me joy. It just brings out my pure innocence. So it's the Swami Tommy Wake Up to the Truth of You show. Wake up to some joy. Wake up to some happiness. You know, get a great attitude for the rest of the day. Feel the love coming through the hearts on the love stream. You pour your energy and joy back into the stream today, and then it's going to just pour out into the world. So wherever you go today, whatever you do, you are going to be absolutely already awakened when you get there, because it's already there. And when it's flowing through you, then you're flowing with the one and the infinite that you are, and it is you. And then you're always that. You are always you, kids. You are always the super soul hero. Yes, you are. You are always the soul magnificent. That's an always. Anything else is temporary, okay? Please don't take it seriously. I know. Hello, Linda. Thank you. And a beautiful, beautiful day that is the last day of our life, meaning that we can just up the ante of the intensity. Live today like there's no tomorrow. Love everyone as a brother. Live today like there's no tomorrow. Love everyone like a sister. Come on, let's love, let's love everyone. Come on, let's love, let's love everyone. Come on, let's love, let's love everyone. Come on, let's love everyone. Just like a brother and sister. 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 Live today like there's no tomorrow. Love everyone like a brother. Live today like there's no tomorrow. Love everyone like a sister. Come on, let's love everyone. 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 and sister, just like a brother and sister. So listen, you know, I just noticed that Rolf just shared this video. You know, Sharam, you might consider just sharing this on your timeline, because you never know when somebody in your circle of life or gets on your timeline is really, really needing something, and it's not from this world, and no person can give that to them, and they themselves don't even know how to activate that, to activate what motivates. And so by sharing the stream, well, a couple things happen. You give someone else an opportunity to get activated today, right? But also it starts this beautiful process of us starting to outreach, starting to share the good things, not necessarily the gossipy things, not necessarily how was work, how is the weather, you know, and all the situations and your little story. And it just gets really, is that what you want to share to the world today? You know, but at least here, it's something different, right? Something here is possibly a new perspective, right? Something here, because I know what I'm feeling right now. I know what's flowing through me, and it's the joy juice, right? It's the love therapy. It's the love streaming live. It's things that are really the things that can activate what motivates in you, so that your motivation today becomes like, this is the last day. The last day. How are you going to go about your last day? That ought to be the biggest training program you have going on in your life, sister and baby doll and Mr. Smart Guy. Live today, like there's no tomorrow. Love everyone like a brother. Live today like there's no tomorrow. Love everyone like a sister. Come on, let's love everyone. 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 Just like a brother and sister, 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 just like a brother sister. But you know, that may not motivate you so much, because you might not get along with your blood sister or your blood brother or your blood family, you know. So I don't want to love everyone like I don't love my brother and I don't love my sister, you know. It all starts at home, baby. It all starts at home within you, because your thoughts, your choices today, and what's going to activate you to be either the same old, which really is not an activation, it's just the Walking Dead, right? It's just the puppet. It's just the automaton. It's just a thing that you don't even know what's really happening, man. You're just being pulled around by whatever is going to be the thing that either, you know, for our society, people are depressed until they have an overstimulation of something. And then that is one vicious syndrome, because the depression keeps coming because the overstimulation does exactly that. It creates the depression, right? So people are following either in depression until they have an overstimulation, which has to be better than the one before it, just to have some motivation in life. Isn't that interesting? Hello, Val. So what we need to consider here is that big breath of hope and faith, that this is just my time, this is just my moment, and that big exhale release, where you're not afraid to sigh out and to just sigh out the blues, baby, sigh out the story, and sigh out the script, and sigh out the ordinary, and just the indifference that is going on like an ice cube within most beings on this planet, right? And we get real about the importance of today, and we start grabbing for dear life on a lifeline, on a love line for some truth, man. So some truth, some permanency, some consistency, right? Some things that are just going to make you a spiritual daredevil today, and you're going to, as General Patton says, when in doubt, you attack. You attack. You attack the truth. Don't be waiting for something to just pull you by the strings today and drag you around this planet Earth, man. You have to, when in doubt, attack. If you're not a soul on fire and just the day of all days and it's the last one and you're really crystal clear how you're going to go about and decide that maybe the family is the first one to give a big hug to and say, thank you, you're my family, you fed me, you gave me a bed to sleep in, you paid for everything for so many years, right? Thank you. And brother and sister, I know we fought and I know you have your way and I have my way and we don't agree. But listen, this is the day to make up with the family. This is the day if you say, I'm not going to say call them because I don't want it to have any kind of pretense or any kind of because someone said to remind you to do it. No, you just hug them right now. You just emit that love. You just shin that love to your loved one, just like a brother and sister. Because until you can love the ones that are in your human family, which God put there, so you can learn to get over your stuckness and those phobias and all those things you bring into life, by loving the ones that God has given to you as a human family and loving them with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength, and forgiving the past and letting it all go today. There's no way that you could pull off the song that we just sang. That we live today like there's no tomorrow. Love everyone like a brother. Love everyone like a sister. Doesn't that make some good sense? Isn't that amazing? Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that flows through me and all around. I once was lost, but now I'm found. My ego's gone, love is all around. Amazing grace. You do it all through me. Amazing grace. Thank you, thank you. You do it all through me. Thank you, thank you. Amazing grace, you do it all through me. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that flows through me and all around. I once was lost, but now I'm found. My ego's gone, love is all around. Thank you, thank you. Amazing grace, you do it all through me. Thank you, amazing grace, you do everything through me. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that flows through me and all around. I once was lost, but now I'm found. My ego's gone, love is all around. Thank you, amazing grace. You do it all through me. Thank you, amazing grace. You do everything through me. Thank you, amazing grace. You do it all through me. Thank you, amazing grace. You do everything through me. Right? And how does that amazing grace, or you to even be aware of the grace that can operate your life without you being so frozen up today, so uptight, so pent up, so controlling, you know? How is that grace? How can that kick in? Well, it kicks in by how we started the show. We got to give a big hug to those loved ones who have given us all that food and all that time and spent years just putting a roof over our heads. And our brothers and sisters who we may have fought with, we got to start by a big hug of real love and forgiveness, and let's just start over kind of hug, and it doesn't have to be over the phone. But if you want it to be over the phone, great. Just emit the energy, and then you're going to get activated by what motivates, because love activates and forgiveness activates and compassion, and getting down to that this is the last day on our planet. It's going to motivate, it's going to guide you to make the call, or however you want to go about it in the perfect time. You don't even have to think about it, darling, because to think about it is to be out of the spontaneity of the truth that is you, as the love force flowing through you, as this just kid-like heart nature that's just so giddy today, right? Good morning, Brooke. Welcome. Well, it's the typical love stream. It's the typical joy juice, but you know what? Do you ever tire of it? Do you? I don't. Does anyone ever tire of the real deal? Huh? Well, maybe you can say you do because you haven't tasted the real deal lately. Well, that's exactly why you're on this planet today, and it's the highest purpose, and it's the most top priority, and do not take your mind off of it. Because remember that George Burns movie that was Oh God, book 1, and then there was an Oh God, book 2. And George Burns was playing God, and this little girl could sense that and see that. And then she came up with a little slogan because she just had to tell God, the whole world. She had to tell the whole world that God is here. George Burns, isn't that awesome? So she came up with this slogan, Think God. Think God, world. And everywhere she went said, think God. Come on, think God is here with us. God is here. Thank God, people. Come on, this little girl. Oh, it's such a classic movie. It's so beautiful of a movie. Well, this is what I'm saying. If you want to activate what motivates, and that has to be the truth, because any other motivation ain't true heart motivation. And it really is kind of going the other way. It's going reverse for you if you're not motivated by the truth. Because it's either truth or untruth, right? You're either in tune or you're out of tune, baby. You're either happy or you're not happy. You're either full of joy juice today and you manifest with that joy juice. You pour joy into everything you do. You're a light creator, which means you're seeing the best in every situation. You're reframing all the scenes in your life, and you're seeing the best, so you're creating with the light that really is in all those situations, right? Unless we're doing that, then it's kind of going, it's kind of what the world is right now, okay? So thank you very much. If you can give that a shot today, then you're going to get the amazing grace. And it's going to be what? The amazing grace that flows through you, and you're going to realize it's all around you, and love is all around you, all right? And then you're going to realize that you have finally found yourself, but the ego, and you find yourself because the ego has gone away, because this universal force is taking you over. And when the ego has gone away, and then you realize, oh my gosh, thank you, amazing grace. You're doing it all through me. Thank you, amazing grace. You're doing it all through me. Everything through me. And then you are just this happy little kid still being carried by the mother. And then of course, in truth, as the great activator is know you're being carried by the cosmic mother, and bingo, look at that. Look at this for a way of life. Do you guys ever go back? Do you ever come back and read these, listen to these streams? They make great driving material. I had my friend, he went up and drove 7 hours yesterday, Steve. He's usually on, and he listened to these streams. They're on my YouTube channel, Love Force Revolution. You don't have to go to Facebook. I make YouTubes of all these streams, and you can drive with them. You will hear over and over again something you didn't hear before. You will hear so many practices that you would have a book by now if you just went back and wrote out from some of the things I said. You'd have your own book of transformation, because there's so many practices. There's so many tips. But what? Are you just a one-time listener? Huh? You don't have time to go back? You better have time to go back, because today is the last day. And something's got to stick now, baby, because you got to activate what motivates the heart and the soul for liberation, for happiness, for a day of full expression. We're here to be these clear vessels, these clear channels for the divine and our soul powers to express like a love stream, radiating to the world like a light beam right here at your spiritual eye. And this amazing divine mother compassion and love, like full out today. How does that sound? Well, yeah, and go back and listen and take notes, and I really do want you guys to make your book of transformation that comes from some of the nuggets that you pull from here. Either that, or how are you going to come up with your own nuggets of truth? What you got to have your manual, baby. You got to have your flight manual. How do I activate? How do I take off? How do I lift myself off? Manual. All right, here, click here. Click here, get into the heart. Big breath. Tell the one beloved that lives in your heart, I love you. Good, I click that, all right? And then inhale a big breath of almighty power of spirit. I am, click that. And then divine mother, help me. Help me, carry me today, I need you. And then click that, right? And then as the soul hero, inhale a big breath. Right here, right now, I'm loving this, right? And you can go down these 8 super soul powers that we always talk about here, right? Coming to a city near you, coming to a heart near you, your heart. Just wait. In the meantime, it's all here in these streams. So go back and capture the key points of everyday stream. It will be a key point to add to a category of a certain practice where you thought you had plenty of things, and all of a sudden here comes a new angle on that area of practice that you have now. You have chapters of practices that are just getting filled up. So you have all these angles, because you're going to need every angle to stay happy today. Every angle, because the dark side's going to come at you and put a situation, a thought, an old tendency that hasn't activated. It's going to activate for you today. You're going to be blindsided, and you're going to go back to the default of thousands of lifetimes if you don't have angles and angles on angles, and the new one today to deal with the enemy. All right? And this is for real, man, because we have the Bhagavad Gita underneath everything else. Woohoo! Soul rebels, give a hoot. Woohoo! Ah! Ninja warrior love turtle. Ah! Right? Arjuna awakes. Blasting love. A light commando, just sending light into the darkness of whatever is dark for you right now. I'm a soul. Oh, I'm a soul hero. So from this beautiful activation of just remembering, to live full out today, and the amazing grace comes this. I'm a soul. Oh, I'm a soul hero. I'm a soul. Oh, I'm a soul hero. And I fight for the light. The light of love and truth. And I fight for the light of love and truth. Sing along with me. Good human, welcome. Because you are a good human, and we got to be really good humans, before we can wake up to who we truly are, a magnificent divine soul, okay? But let's all be good humans, because good humans just joined us. And then like good humans know that we love all good humans, because we know all good humans are divinity. We know all good humans are soul magnificence, okay? I'm a soul. Oh, I'm a soul hero, yeah. I'm a soul. Oh, I'm a soul hero. You can sing along with these. I would do anything in my power to get into the right side of your brain, because since this is the last day and you're going to leave your body at the end of the day, so to speak, you ought to be out of your body but more grounded in truth, so that you can be in this world but not of it anyway. But you're going to need, when you go out of your body, baby, you're going to be left side probably in fear, right, and resentment, whatever. I hope not if you hang on to these dreams. You're going to be ready to go. You're going to be all fired up. You're going to be already in the oneness, man. There won't even be a thing called death. You are already in the oneness. You just slip over into a higher reality, that's all. But there's going to be a radical from left side of the brain to the right side, and a real radical from the right side into the divine light and the divine hug that greets you on the other side. So you know what I'm saying? We got to just make sure that anything else today, we get into the right side of the brain, and then tune into some universal principle, higher motivation that isn't about the ego and just your selfishness and your old story and routinized, Walking Dead mentality, that it is something that is we are a we. It's something that is global. That's something that is true. And you better fight for that. I'm a soul. Oh, I'm a soul hero. And I fight for the light of love and truth. And I fight for the light of love and truth. Here we go. You know this part. Right here and right now, I'm loving this. Right here and right now, I'm loving you. Right here and right now, I'm loving this. Right here and right now, I'm loving you. Hey, I'm a soul hero, loving all the time. I'm a soul hero, I'm loving the divine. I'm a soul hero, loving all the time. I'm a soul hero, loving the divine. All right, we'll go through one more time, but listen. Let's just look at the progression of this morning. We're going to end with this song. And but just look at the tips that we got this morning, right? We have to begin possibly today with this: live today like there's no tomorrow. Love everyone as a brother and a sister. And if you are not in tune with some forgiveness in your heart and some love for your human family, then we got to really just dig in there and get some motivation, because that has got to be cleared before we can love anyone outside of ourselves. We have to love the ones that supported us in being a little baby, all right? And being a friend or a sibling or brother and sister. Starts there, all right? Then amazing grace will kick in, so that you can just feel there's a flow now starting to flow through you, because you are free of the guilt and the shame of really holding this as there's something to grind, this axe to grind around your human family, man. We got to clear it out. Love and forgiveness. Love you, and really mean it. And then amazing grace comes in, and it's flowing all around through you, and the ego starting to disappear. And you just say, thank you all day long to the amazing grace. Thank you. You do it all through me. You're the doer of my life anyway. I don't exist except because I'm bliss, and I'm amazing grace. So this ego thing make you think you're the doer. You aren't the doer at all, man. You ain't nothing. You ain't nothing but pure immortality, okay? You try to be a something, you're cutting off all the supplies of everything that's going to help you remember who you are. And then thirdly, we're going to attack. We're just going to go after whatever it is that's keeping us from loving our guts out in each moment of today, our last day. You can do that. You can do that. It's the last day. Right here, right now is the slogan. You got to always carry that slogan with you. That's your quick draw, baby. Right here, right now. I'm loving this, and I'm loving you. Choo-choo. Right here, right now. I'm loving this, and I'm loving you. Right here, right now. Sometimes, right here, right now. I'm loving you. I'm loving this. I'm a soul. Nice, doing the dance moves. I want to learn those. Chris, we got to get together. I want you on my core team. The revolution's getting really serious. Would you give me a holler today? You got my, I think you have my write me at Tom at Soul of Yoga. Really important, Chris. I might need you for something tomorrow. Would you promise? Get in touch with me. Tom at soulofyoga.com. I'm a soul. Alden! Oh my gosh, thanks for the step-by-step process on how to live. You got it. It's going to be more stepular too, buddy. I'm going to try to break this down so that it's like, here, everybody, we're babies. Here, babies, we have a show this morning called the Swami Tommy Show, babies and children, kids at heart, right? And we're going to take this step together. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Here's how we go. We do bop, 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 bop. Ready? Give it a go. Good job. Good job. Good job. That's how we're going to live our life now. Good job, little soul babies. We're waking up as soul babies. Woohoo! I'm a soul. Oh, I'm a soul hero. Sing it. I'm a soul. Oh, I'm a soul hero. And I fight for the light, for the light. See, I sing the I fight, and you sing I fight, and I sing light and the light, and you sing right at the backup on me. And I fight for the light, the light of love and truth. I sing, and I fight for the light and the light of love and once more. Remember, you're repeating right after me. And I fight for the light of love and truth. Good one. And we sing this together. Get ready for the quick draw. Right here and right now, I'm loving this. Right here and right now, I am loving you. Right here, right now, I'm loving this. Right here and right now, I am loving you. Hey, I'm a soul hero, loving all the time. I'm a soul hero, loving the divine. I'm a soul hero, loving all the time. I'm a soul hero, loving the divine. Everyone, I'm a soul hero, loving all the time. I'm a soul hero, loving the. Now, this is a family show, right? So we have the kids, everyone singing together. You can dance around your living room. Honestly, we'll have some dances that we can show you one day, honestly, with each step that we have here. But for now, make it up. But now you just grab the hands of the kids. You forget all that left brain stuff that sometimes is almost unforgivable stuff that you don't think you can forgive. You drop it. Grab the hands. This is the last day on the planet, baby. We got to go out loving. We got to go out forgiving. We got to go out with all our guns blazing. Love you, love this. Love you, love this. You know, love blasting and this beaming of this love light, man, right? Right here, right now, I'm loving this. Right here and right now, I'm loving you. Right here, right now, I'm loving this. Right here, right now, I'm loving you. Hey, I'm a soul hero, loving all the time. I'm a soul hero. I'm a soul hero, sing, soul hero, loving all the time. I'm a soul hero, loving the divine. Alden, I just thank you for, I'm so glad your 5-year-old is on and 3-year-old. Give me their names because I just want to tell them they are soul heroes. They are the sole hero of all the 5-year-olds, and they are the sole hero leading the charge of the 3-year-olds, all right? And Shai says hi, and I say hi to Shai, and I'm telling you, you're the most beautiful, powerful little ninja yoga warrior turtle, amazing awakening soul. And Sage, Sky and Sage, I love that. Sky and Sage, would you be a soul rebel with us? Would you be a ninja warrior love turtle with us? Would you be on this channel a lot and to feel how much power you have and how much light you have and that you are just so happy and you're choosing to be happy? Would you be on this a lot with me? Because this is the Swami Tommy. This is our wake up to joy and happiness show. Every morning, the Swami Tommy show. Yes. Oh, can everyone give yourselves and give your children and give your brothers and sisters a big round of applause? And this is how it's going on in the inner worlds, because we are so connected up. All that is going like this, and we are going like this, and all that is going like this. And we are one big universal family, and then beyond that, we are one. There's just this one. There's just one clapping. We're all in the oneness together, and there's one supreme force that's clapping us all. Clapping us all as a seeming many, but we are really one, and it is what's going on really. It's just the bliss and the joy, which is our true nature forever and forever and forever. And you hold out that all the world, all the politicians, all the people that may be pulling a trigger for a nuclear missile or whatever, could you? You think don't be scared about that stuff, kids. You got to hold the love and light and the truth. You got to activate what motivates, right? You got to activate what motivates. And do this mudra with me, because this is what the Kundalini Yogi Bhajan teaching is all about. I don't follow them, but you know that there's some principles in every true path, or the people who have really been wanting to give something good to the world. You know, and he just talked about continuous movements with a great consciousness that's tied to truth, and that's totally what I do too, right? I just make up a lot of stuff. It's coming from my heart, and I want you. What's this? 5-year-old Emma has been listening today too, for all ages, for sure. Emma. Oh, can everyone send so much love to little Emma? So we have Sky and Emma, I think, are the 5-year-olds on the channel this morning, and we're going to start adding numbers as we go every morning now, okay? And then we're going to have more 5-year-olds on an internet line having fun with their families than any time ever on the planet, all right? You got me? Do you feel what's happening here? This is the love force revolution, kids, meaning that we're changing everything around. We're changing all our old ideas into new and better ones. We're changing the way we look at our loved ones. We're seeing our children as super soul heroes. We're seeing our wife as a super soul hero. We're seeing ourselves as a super soul hero. We see everyone as a super soul hero. What's that? A soul king, queen, soul magnificence. The soul, baby. We are souls, immortal souls. All right, thank you. I know, thank you. Sky and Emma, Ty. Hey, Ty, can we get together again? It's about time we rock on, man. I'm getting an organized vision, and it's for real. Ty, I need you, Ty. So you got to write me too, okay? Sage is the girl. Oh, Sage is the girl 5. Got it. Sky is 3, Sage is 5. Sorry, Sage, I got it clear now. Really, Ty, we have a mission, dude. I always knew that since you started commenting a while back on my streams, okay? Yeah, the Sky is 3. The Sky is 3, but unlimited, man. He's the infinite Sky. Sky, the so-called 3-year-old boy, is an infinite soul that's one with the limitless sky. How is that, children of the light? Huh? We're all kids. We're all the little ones. We are all kids at heart. The target audience for the Love Force Revolution and the Swami Tommy, whatever Tommy's going to bring into this, we're going to have animated features. We're going to have all kinds of stuff, man. No, I think this is an idea that the Source has had in mind for a long time. But listen, we are going to feel that there is just just this one big coming together of a family fest on this planet, that there is just this celebration now of who we are, and then the honoring and respecting of hugging each other and saying, wow, for a while there I didn't see you two in such a good light, but now that I'm seeing myself in a good light, I can see you in a good light, and by seeing you in a good light, I can see me in a good light, and on and on and on. Wow! Oh, wowza! Thank you, everybody. But let's gather our friends. Please tell everyone about this morning show. I'm on every morning but Tuesday. On my Gita stream, I'm on with a private group, but I want all of you on there because we're going to tailor that. It's going to be a Gita for all ages. For all ages. So you're going to learn about the real battle of life. We have the whole family, so that's going to be retailored so it's for all ages too. So we're on 7 days a week for the stream, and that's just our joy juice. That's the drink. And then we're going to find out that we're going to be coming to a city near you, baby, and we're going to hold a fest, a family fest for all your friends and as many people that you can get going in that city to come to a big place, and we're going to rock out. We're going to feel so much joy and light and love. It's going to spread around the world and start changing everyone and create a vibration that everyone wakes up together in our lives, especially with Sky and Sage and Emma, with those kids and the families. The parents have to get their act together, man. We have to join together, parents with the children, so the children know that parents are cool. And that not just parents, but we all are this light. We all are these powerful, beautiful beams of joy and happiness, right? So why wouldn't you want to all join together? How does that sound? Does that sound like a plan, Sam? Huh? We need you all. Share this information, and you're going to see something manifest in this life through the joy vibrations, through the Om. That is everything you've ever dreamed about for you and yours and our world. And that is that. And so it is. All right? So we'll see you. Well, tomorrow's Tuesday, so I'll see you Wednesday morning. But soon we're going to have you on Tuesday because we're going to create a Gita for families. We're going to get a Gita study for everyone. How does that sound? All right? Love you. Namaste.